Hey guys, it's that time again. I feel like we were just here because we were. 2 weeks ago was Backlash, which was the All SmackDown pay per view, which was really really great. And so tomorrow is Clash of Champions, which is the All Raw pay per view, or whenever you're watching this, Clash of Champions happened. Clash of the Champions, WCW. Night of Champions, WWE, merge them together, and we get Clash of Champions. The women's match is going to be for the kickoff. We're going to have Nia Jax and Alicia Fox, and then WWE Women's Championship. I guess it's the WWE Raw Women's Championship now because SmackDown has their own Women's Championship now. So it's going to be Charlotte and Sasha and Bailey in a triple threat match is what we're going to be talking about. But first, I kind of wanted to debut like a new little segment that I have that I'm probably going to be doing once a week. It's going to be called Show Up and Show Out. It's going to be about what happened on SmackDown and Raw with the women, maybe even some other things that I thought were impressive or really, really done well. And it's just because Raw and SmackDown are so close to each other now. We have Raw on Monday and SmackDown's on Tuesdays now. It's not such a big gap in between of it being on Friday or Thursday. They're right back to back. So, that being said, for my show up and show out segment, this time I'm going to be talking about Alexa Bliss and how well I think she's been doing since she showed up on the main roster because she has just been going, I think, above and beyond with her characters getting better. Her in ring skills are getting way, way better. She's showing, um, compared to the other girls, compared to Nia Jax, who's doing well, but there's still a lot of things I think lacking in Nia Jax. And Carmella, who is just now starting to get the hang of it. Because before, it might not be her fault, but before bringing her in as a baby face without Enzo and Cass kind of backfired. Not backfired. It just didn't go over well. It was just crickets and nobody cared. But turning her into a heel against Nikki Bella has really, really worked. But I think since day one, Alexa Bliss has been on the ball, and I'm really, really impressed with Alexa Bliss and her promo against Bay, Becky Lynch on SmackDown was really, really well done, and it made a lot of sense of what she was saying. Is like you're not supposed to be the champion. You weren't born to be a champion. I'm the champion, and I was born to be a champion. I was born to be special because of Alexa Bliss's background and all the cheerleading that she did. The I want to say Olympic level cheerleading, but I don't think that's a thing. The high level of competition that she did in cheerleading with the Arnold Classic and things that she did. I was born to be a champion, and you weren't. You were just supposed to be that person that just gets there and doesn't make it, which is a really really good promo to cut on Becky because it is kind of true. She's that underdog person that you see in the WWE, the Sami Zayn's, the Daniel Bryan's, the Dolph Ziggler's, who are just on that level, but they don't make it. And you could put Becky Lynch on that level, and it would make a lot of sense that she's not supposed to be the champion. And there are some people who feel like she's not supposed to be the champion. There are a lot of people who feel like Becky Lynch is just keeping the title warm for somebody like Eva Marie when she comes back. And Becky had a great comeback, which I would put Becky right in that category of, showing up and showing out. Is she murdered that promo because it's so heartfelt. Everything that Becky Lynch has said so far has been straight heartfelt and about her life of I was supposed to be, this little housewife on the side of the road in Dublin in this little shack, but I'm here where I'm supposed to be. So I really give the nod to Becky and Alexa Bliss this week for just really, really keeping this feud that's going to be. They have a match in not too long from now, keeping people interested and actually giving them something to latch on to really, really quickly. And I think that Alexa Bliss's matches, her her match at Backlash and her performance at on SmackDown afterwards, they've been really, really, really well. So yay, Alexa Bliss. All right, so we're gonna be talking about Clash of Champions and Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox. As the pre-show match, I think she's a pre-show match, and then I think Jericho and Sami Zayn are also the other pre-show match, maybe. Um, I'm really excited for this match. I'm glad that they've given Nia Jax something that's not just a squash match. It's a little bit of a feud. It's a little bit of a storyline going. Um, the spear through the barricade a couple weeks ago was gnarly or gross, as Mark Donica calls it. It was pretty good. Um, it's something that's hard hitting and something that's like you don't see a lot of girls doing, which is what we want to see. We want to see girls doing things that we don't see them doing all the time. We want to see them like have ladder matches or have hard hitting matches or throw somebody into a barricade by their hair like 8 times, like Nia Jax was doing. I hope this isn't as much of a squash as it was on Monday night. Alicia Fox got in some really good offense with the big kick to the face, and she can do some really good things and work a program with somebody like Nia Jax, who's a bigger girl. We've seen people be able to do it. Bailey had an awesome match with Nia Jax on in NXT because Bailey's amazing and she can wrestle anybody. But I think Alicia Fox can take from that and add her own thing and have a really really good match. But I see Nia Jax going over and they're not going to be stopping the momentum of Nia Jax because Nia Jax is so different. Nia Jax's body type is different. Nia Jax's attitude is different. Um, Nia Jax needs a better finisher, though. That's the thing. Nia Jax's finisher is kind of lazy. It's just a slam, and it's not even really. It doesn't even look like it's that much of an impactful slam. I would have her finish be the hip check to in the corner because it looks like she's just giving those girls just massive whiplash with that freaking hip check. So I would prefer that to be her finisher than the slam because the slam doesn't really look impactful. So hopefully that Nia Jax debuts some better finisher at Clash of Champions. All right, so we're going to be talking about Sasha versus Charlotte versus Bailey for the Raw Women's Championship. Charlotte's probably going to hold on to it. I don't see Charlotte losing it anytime soon because Charlotte has come into her own so hard as a heel champion now. She is fantastic as a heel champion. I love what Charlotte has been doing in the ring, out of the ring. Her promos, if you look at her promos from the first time that she became champion to now, it is like a different person is on the mic. She is great. She knows how to handle that crowd better. She knows how to keep on point better, and she knows how to get her statements across better. She's just better across the board, and I don't want to see her lose it because I actually like the things that she's doing with Dana Brooke now too, because she's been slapping the piss out of Dana Brooke, and Dana Brooke has just been taking it, and it makes me laugh every time she slaps her in the face. So I like it, and I wish that they had done more with Dana Brooke slapping Charlotte. I wish that it would have been a ruse. I wish they would have said that this was a whole setup, that she slapped her and got herself into the match just so she could prevent Charlotte from having to face anybody, because that would have been really, really good, because it kind of dropped it a little bit. Like she smacked Charlotte back in the face and nothing really happened. I mean, Charlotte just made her carry her bags and then she shoved her last Monday. So I want to see a little bit more happen with her and Dana Brooke. I want to see a complete turn for Dana Brooke all the way. Like they teased it a little bit and then they backtracked and now they're gonna keep going forward with it. Um, so I want to see Charlotte hold on to it because I love what Charlotte's been doing as a heel champion. Bailey, it's too early for her to be champion. As much as we all love Bailey, and I love Bailey so much, she's like I said, the probably the most over heel in the company. Not probably, she is the most over babyface in the company. She is beloved, and it's because she's a natural babyface. She's just a naturally good person. So but I don't think it's time for her to be champion. I kind of don't think it's time for her to even be in this match. I know that's like, yee, but I think it's a little bit early to be putting Bailey in this match. I think it should have just been straight up Sasha and Charlotte having a rematch and let it be that, and have Bailey face Dana Brooke or somebody else. But and that way we would have had 3 women's matches on the card instead of 2. Okay. Anyway, anyway, I'm glad that Sasha's back and her back is not as bad as everybody thought it was going to be, and that she's still working it though. She's got the ribs taped up and the back taped up. She's selling that back anytime it gets hurt. Good on Sasha Banks. Um, I like the chemistry between Sasha and Charlotte in the ring. I like the chemistry between um Bailey and Sasha, and that's the thing that we're probably going to get. We're going to get a Sasha Bailey standoff in this match at some point. They're going to toss Charlotte out of that ring, and they're going to go at it, and everybody's going to go bananas because they are awesome in the ring. So those are my thoughts. I think that Charlotte's going to hang on. I think that Nia Jax is probably going to win, and I'm looking forward to this pay per view. I want to see if they can kind of stack up to Backlash because Backlash set the bar really, really high. I think, except for one garbage thing with Bray Wyatt, which um that pay per view was pretty well top to bottom, P to B, stacked up really good. So I'm excited to see what Clash of Champions is gonna produce. I wonder how long it's gonna be. I wonder if they're gonna be able to pull out the 235 that Backlash did. I think it's gonna go a little bit longer. I really do. I think that they're gonna give a lot of time to Jericho and Sami Zayn. They're gonna give a lot of time to Owens and Seth Rollins, and I think that they're gonna give. I think they're gonna give the women's match a good chunk of time. So I think we might be going 3 hours for a pay per view, but I don't mind it if as long as the card is decent. So it's a really good card. So those are my thoughts on Clash of Champions. So hopefully you guys enjoy Clash of Champions, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.